everybody, and welcome back to Sit and Knit for a Bit Christmas Countdown.
And we're, as always, your hosts, ARNE CARLOS, and Sit and Knit for a Bit Christmas Countdown is our daily podcast. We're counting down to Christmas, and today we are in December, on December 15, so we are way over halfway to Christmas. So it's very, very exciting indeed, isn't it?
Yeah, we're looking forward to this.
We are, yes. We've got some formalities to do first, and the formalities are just a big shout out to Prym. It's because of Prym that we can actually do this calendar every day. So thanks so much, Prym. And you guys, if you're interested in finding out more about the Ergonomic Needles, please have a look at the description or at the link. The links in the description down below, and you can find out a lot about the great ergonomic needles that we really love using.
And you know, Prym Ergonomics, welcome to the future of knitting.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Arne, so I see that the little Norwegian elves that we have around here, they have been down and they have actually laid out a lot of little Sugar Plum Fairies here for us to enjoy.
I think they've been in the desk with all the Christmas ornaments.
Yes, these are usually on our tree.
Yeah, they shouldn't be out now.
Not on our tree downstairs, but our tree upstairs.
Tree.
It's probably the first time they've ever been in this room, isn't it?
They've never been in this room before,
and
as far as we know.
And suddenly they're here. I think that the elves are trying to hint at something.
Maybe they have their own life. Maybe they're actually walking around in the house when we are asleep.
The ballerinas or the elves?
Or the ballerinas.
Oh, that would be fun. I'd love to wake up and see them in action.
Yeah, that would be nice. Having this, what you call that, like the borrowers.
Oh yeah.
But they're dancing.
Yeah, I think that the little Christmas elves, the Norwegian Christmas elves, I think they're a little bit. They understand. They feel sorry for us. They understand that we're very disappointed because this year was going to be the year. We got an apartment in Oslo in February. And we were going to spend some time in the city. We were going to get subscriptions to the opera. And we were going to be going to the opera and the ballet all of this year. And then COVID came and we ended up renting out our apartment in Oslo because, you know, we're not going to spend time there anyway when there's a pandemic out in the world. And so no subscriptions to the opera. And I just realized the other day that it's been at least 21 years since I last saw the Nutcracker suite. At the ballet.
You love all these things.
I do, yes.
It's a nice, like when we get closer to Christmas, when you put on the music and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really nice.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, I used to go and see the ballet with my parents. And afterwards, after I grew up, so when I passed 18, I still kept that tradition. So I go with friends. Sometimes I go with my parents. And we enjoy the ballet every Christmas. Around this time of the year, actually, we get tickets to the last performance of the Nutcracker suite. And yeah, you know how it is, right? What you can't have is what you want the most. So there's a couple of things I really want to do, and going to see the Nutcracker suite again.
But you know, I think we have like those teal dresses in the storage place.
Oh, so we can reenact it?
I can dance. I can put it on and dance for you.
Oh, you mean like a tutu?
Like a tutu.
Yeah.
If you want to have like, you can put on the music and I can dance for you. So I can give you some ballet in the house.
That could be interesting.
Just have to move stuff.
Or we can just check if there's a version of the film on Netflix or something.
Maybe that's easier.
Yeah, maybe that's easier.
But what I like the ballerinas reminds me of these nice Christmas stories and all the Christmas books and stuff.
Well, because the Nutcracker suite does take place.
I think you brought the book, the Nutcracker.
Yes, I did. Yeah, we've got a lot of lovely books. This is the Nutcracker, and this is a lovely book. We buy all these Christmas books, read the stories, and enjoy the beautiful images.
But this has so many nice drawings. I really like that book. And like we don't read it all. Like every year, we don't read the books over and over and over. But it's always nice to look through them and look at the pictures and dream a little bit.
Yeah, the pictures.
And there's a really nice picture there.
The illustrations are just
look at that
absolutely lovely. Look at this. Isn't it nice?
I think is there also a picture of a doll, like a, what you call that, like a workshop
like
for dolls?
Yeah, look at, here, this one?
No, another one, but this is also nice.
This is the toy store.
I really like that.
Yeah, do you want to flick through it a little bit?
And I can look for it, and this book we found in Lithuania.
Oh yeah. This is when we were manufacturing ready-to-wear in Lithuania back in the days when we were in the fashion industry. We'd go there, And even if we don't speak Lithuania, this book caught our attention.
The drawings are really beautiful.
It's called Sniego Karaliene.
Snow Queen.
Yeah, my guess is it's the Snow Queen. Yes, absolutely.
It must be.
And the illustrations in this book are also breathtakingly beautiful. I mean, just look at this. Look at how gorgeous that is. Isn't that beautiful?
But those books are nice just to have on the table.
Actually, I love his vest. It reminds me of the ones that we're making.
Yeah, that's what we're doing
for
now
fall
for our
costumes.
fall costume.
Yeah.
So, and this is the workshop for dolls, which is really nice.
Can I have a look?
This is what I want, Carlos, when we finish our studio. I will have this workshop
that's
for dolls.
beautiful. And look at the colors on this one here. They're all nice and golden. And
You
so
know, it's
pretty.
a little, like having all the dolls around you is a little bit scary in a way, but it's also very nice. I like it in a way. It's almost like all the saints we have in the house. It's like some of them, they look at you when you walk into the room and stuff.
Yeah, well,
But having the dolls is so cool.
you know those horror films where the dolls, their eyes come to life and they kind of terrorize you. Yeah, that's...
I tried to watch one on TV.
You couldn't.
That was when you were sick because I was bored and I put on this thing with a doll that suddenly came alive and it was so scary and I couldn't watch it and that was like during the day.
Yeah. Do you know that this is another one? This is a Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
Now that's also very nice.
And do you know that it's the same artist?
So who made this one?
Yes, Roberto Innocenti.
Okay, yeah.
It's Roberto Innocenti
So
there as
that's the
well.
artist we like.
Yeah.
Without thinking about it. Yeah, but when you say it, the drawings is very similar in a way.
Well, it's the same artist. They're a little bit gloomier in this one, obviously. This is Ebenezer Scrooge, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Ebenezer Scrooge was a very cheap man. He didn't want to spend any money. And then he had the three ghosts, right?
Yeah.
That the ghost from the past, the ghost from the
people
present,
he had cheated or
and
something.
the ghost from the future. And then he changed his ways when he wakes up and realizes that he has to be a nice man. And then he helps little Tim, poor boy, and everybody else, I think. And then they
You
live
know
happily
what
ever
I'm
after.
going to do when we finish this? I'm going to look and Google this artist. Maybe
Yeah.
he have made more books because I really love these drawings.
Yeah.
So that's something we do for Christmas.
So apparently Robert not Roberto, Robert Innocenti or Roberto Innocenti, Innocenti. And these were done in the 90s, in the 1990s, so they're not very old. And you should be able to get illustrations from him if you look for these books.
Yeah.
So we've got the Nutcracker, and you've got a Christmas. I think it's a Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Is that the name? In the Norwegian name is it Julekvad, so I think it definitely is a carol, isn't
Christmas
it?
Carol.
Yeah, lovely little books.
But it's always nice to have all these books on the table and just look at the drawings.
Absolutely.
And you fantasize. And sometimes, like, you see all these nice drawings, it's like almost like you want to create the same atmosphere that you have in the pictures in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like that.
Back to our ballerinas. We've got sugar plums here. And then I know that we've got ballerinas wearing tartans and very fashionable that we also hang on the tree, right?
They're also having skis.
They have skis, yes. And then we've got ballerinas made of paper, like cardboard, right?
Ballerinas.
I think that we need a final ballerina for our collection. Don't you agree? We love putting ballerinas on the tree, and I think one day we may actually have a tree that only has ballerinas. That will be our third Christmas tree when our studio is
ready. It will be
ready.
the fourth because we're working on one with only birds.
Oh yeah, you're right. So a fourth Christmas tree, this one with ballerinas.
Actually, it's the fifth Christmas tree because sometimes we also have a Christmas tree in the greenhouse because of all the stuff I make that doesn't fit the tree indoors.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, today we're going to add a Christmas ballerina to our tree. These obviously go on the upstairs tree, but we've got a tree behind us that definitely and desperately needs a ballerina, doesn't it? Yeah. So we've actually called this one the Nutcracker, from the Nutcracker suite, and it's obviously the Sugar Plum Fairy.
There she is.
But we preferred calling it the Nutcracker because of the story, right?
You see when you go around, she's dancing.
Yeah. Oh, she makes lovely little pirouettes.
We still have to finish her because we only put crystals on one of the ballerinas.
One of the tutus?
The tutus, she has like, how many? 5, 6, 8 Swarovskis on the skirt, on the tutu. But they're all gonna have that in the end. So, but I think this is a fun ball.
Yeah.
I like this one. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I know.
This and the bird on the branch.
I do love it. There's one little detail though that I'm seeing, and I think I have commented it before. She's not standing on her toe, is she?
No.
No.
Because I don't know why.
It actually, I know why. Because
it's before she stands on the toe.
Yeah.
She's like taking that little.
She's taking a break, and then she goes up on her toe. And the reason why she's not standing on her toe is that it looked really weird. If you only have that, if you don't make her foot flat like that, she looked really funny. She looked like she had her. Yeah, it looked like her foot was amputated. Yeah.
So. But I think she's nice.
Yeah, she's lovely.
I like her.
So this is the Christmas tree decoration or the Christmas
ball. The ball for the day.
Of the day, December 15.
And should we tell us another story? Do we still have time?
I'm sure we're up to like 4 or 5 minutes. So yeah, sure.
Yeah, because it was like, is it 2 days ago?
Oh yeah,
we were sitting here and suddenly we smelled there was burning.
No, that was about 3. That was this. Oh, Moose, December 11th. That was December 11th.
And now it's
15. So it was 3 days ago, right?
So 3 days ago, and we were like
4 days ago.
But we smelled this. It's like burnt wood.
Yeah, we did, yes.
And I was checking the sweater, and I couldn't find anything.
We thought that
I really didn't understand what happened. I thought we were burning all the.
We thought we'd burned the sweater, and then when I turned around, I noticed that the Advent light had been switched off or blown out, and I thought that I actually did something like this. And moved my arm and then accidentally burned the sweater, but we couldn't find the burn.
No, and then was it yesterday you tried to comb Helmer in the evening?
Yes.
And then you find white wax on his tail. So we know where it came from.
So I said to Arne, I think that what we were smelling wasn't burnt wool; it was burnt poodle. And luckily he didn't scream. Now Helmer, just so you all know, Helmer is a little coward, and he's just all you need to do is try to dry his eyes with a little wet cloth, and he'll scream like he's being killed or something. The other day he walked back into me, and then he just let out this scream like. What's wrong with him? Yeah, he's a wimp. That's the word I was looking for. Helmer is a wimp. And because he didn't scream when he burnt some of the fur of his tail, we are assuming that he wasn't in pain in any way.
No.
But yeah, we had to go back to the video and have a look.
Yeah, we checked the video, and then we saw that Helmer was going like this with the tail, and he blew the light out. I guess we probably by now
not only that,
a lot of comments we haven't seen yet where people actually have seen it, but now we know what happened.
Not only did he blow out the candle, he was slapping poor Turid.
Yeah, Turid, she was slapped.
She was being slapped.
We didn't see it when we did the movie, but like when we went back and looked at it,
it looked
very chaotic.
Yeah, poor Turid. She took a good beating. I mean, she's gone through hell. I mean, she's been, she was this big when we got her, and after the years when we kind of ignored her, she became smaller and smaller. Now that we're here due to the pandemic and we are kind of nurturing her back to life, and now she gets slapped like 15 times by Helmer.
But today is more quiet because Freya is not in this room, because if she had been here, and especially if she came on our lap, then he would have been very stressed, because he also want to be on a lap, but he's a big dog.
He's not a lap dog.
He's a puppy, but he looks like he's grown up. So like sometimes there was one day we had these people, they came because they want to look at this house because it's been a railway station, and there was like a guy who had some business years ago. They didn't want to look inside,
did they?
No, they didn't. They just went outside and looked, and I thought it was a carpenter because we were waiting for a carpenter. And I opened the door and he ran out, and then he saw these two guys and he almost panicked. He was like, he acted like he was very, very angry, but he was actually scared. Like
the guy? Him, yeah.
When they walked towards him, he was like going.
He was barking and then backing out because he's a wimp. He's a very adorable little wimp.
He's nice.
Anyway, Arne, because this is your favorite Christmas ball.
I can hang it, but you have to show the gift. Didn't show the gift.
No, we'll do that. I mean, I'll give you the honors to hang the Christmas ball. And now I'll do a little bit of a formality.
Yeah, do the formality.
To start with, if you want to join the Christmas knitting fun, there's a calendar at ARNECARLOS.com that you can get there. You don't have to, and you can still sit and knit for a bit with us while we tell you all our Christmas stories. Now, if you do have the calendar and you want to have the opportunity to win a lovely prize in January, you do need to do a few things. You need to knit balls from the calendar, doesn't matter which one, and take photos of them, post them on Instagram, and tag them. Use the hashtag ARNECARLOS, and also use the hashtag sit and knit for a bit. If you're unsure of what I said, the tags will be shown at the end of the podcast, okay? Yeah. And in the beginning of January, Arne and I are going to select our 2 favorite photos. Arne is going to select his, I'm going to select mine, and there's going to be 2 extremely lucky winners who are going to win a tote bag, an Arne Carlos tote bag. This is one of our Japanese tote bags that we don't actually sell. These are given away as gifts usually, or on our cruise, when we do the knitting cruises. And this bag is filled with goodies. Among other things, you will get the Arne and Carlos Make Your Own Idea book, which we will sign and dedicate to you, the lucky winner. We'll sign it with our own bare hands. And then there's loads of great needles from Prym. You've got circulars, you've got yoga needles, you've got carbon needles, you've got the composite needles.
There's a lot of needles because I think you have to make this short look.
Oh yeah. So we almost have a situation here. We may burn down our wooden angel if we don't stop now.
They burn down so quick. I have to put this on the tree. You have to blow it up.
Hurry up and do the formalities then.
Okay, so if you like our videos, put your thumbs up and remember to subscribe and put on the notifications,
ding,
because
ding,
then
ding,
you will
ding.
have a message every time there's a new video coming, and you
the
don't
bell,
miss
right?
the episode. The bell.
Ding 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 ding.
And if you're on the mailing list, it's also good because then you can get like all the news before other people and sometimes some good offers. Can you blow that out?
Yes, I'm gonna blow that out. Okay, so we saved the angel. Another chaotic episode from
the
us.
Headquarters.
From the Arne and Carlos HQ 2020 here in Norway. We are actually not that far away from the North Pole. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
We are because we're in the south of Norway, but we're still in Norway, and it's Northern Europe, and it kind of makes sense to have a Christmas headquarters here. Anyway, we're gonna hang up the ball now. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to telling you a new story tomorrow
with new candles.
New candles and new everything.
And
bye.
Bye. See you.